Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be taking a deep dive into something I think you'll find really interesting. It's all about prayer,
Oh, yeah.
but not the way you might traditionally think about it.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
we're looking at a piece by Teacher Zhu called Learning How to Pray.
Right.
Came out March 2024, and it just really got me thinking about, how we approach prayer.
I think that's something a lot of people struggle with.
Yeah, for sure. And Teacher Zhu actually starts by talking about that, how a lot of times we're taught to think of prayer as like a way to get things.
Oh, yeah. Like a shopping list almost.
Totally. Like, dear God, please help me with this, or,
Yeah.
please give me that.
And I think that can be a real trap
Yeah,
because when you don't get those things, you start to wonder what's wrong.
exactly. Like, am I not praying hard enough?
Hmm.
Or is there something wrong with me?
You start to lose faith, maybe.
Totally. And so instead of that kind of transactional prayer, Teacher Zhu talks about this idea of prayer of accompaniment. I love that phrase, but what does it actually mean?
Well, it's kind of like what it sounds like, right?
Okay.
It's about recognizing that God or that higher power is always with us, walking alongside us.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so much about asking for things.
Right?
It's about cultivating this really strong emotional connection, almost like,
Like a friend.
yeah, like a friend. Or, you know how we feel when we're with someone that we love deeply?
Oh, I see. So it's more about the feeling than like specific words or requests.
That's a big part of it. And Teacher Zhu even describes, what it feels like to practice this kind of prayer. And they talk about feeling so much more relaxed and joyful afterward.
Wow, really?
Yeah. They describe this feeling of comfort.
Hmm.
And then that feeling becomes a motivation to keep practicing.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. It becomes less of a chore and more of something you look forward to.
Exactly. It's not about, oh, I have to check this off my list.
Right, right.
It's like, I want to spend time with that presence because it feels good.
So it sounds like it's more about the journey than the destination, in a way.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I have to ask, have you ever felt that kind of peace and connection in your own prayer life?
Oh, for sure. And, it's not always easy.
Right.
It takes practice, but when you shift your focus away from demands towards that feeling of companionship, it really changes the whole dynamic, and it feels so much more fulfilling, like you're actually nurturing an important relationship.
Wow, that's really powerful. So for our listeners out there, I think Teacher Zhu is offering us a really cool way to rethink prayer.
Absolutely.
It's not about using it to get what we want, but about deepening our connection with something greater than ourselves.
And if anyone out there is feeling disconnected from their faith,
Yeah.
or if traditional prayer just feels like a chore, I really encourage you to give this a try.
Yeah?
Just think about inviting that divine presence into your day, into your activities. Just notice how it feels.
Don't expect anything specific.
Right. Just be open to whatever shifts you might notice in your own sense of peace or resilience or connection.
I love that. So much to think about.
Yeah, a lot to unpack there.
Well, thank you so much for this awesome deep dive.
Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
And for you listening, keep exploring, keep questioning, and we'll see you next time.